up, Maha Gang? It's your girl, Maha the author, and you're listening to Sex Talk at 1 a.m., episode 5. I hope everyone has had a comfortable and safe week so far. I'm still working, of course, but I did get some writing done, and I was able to record 2 new videos for my YouTube channel, Maha the author. I am going to eventually create a channel for Sex Talk at 1 a.m., but I haven't got around to it yet. So yeah, but do follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Sex Talk at 1 a.m. That's where I would normally post all updates regarding Sex Talk at 1 a.m. Any questions that I have or that sort of thing. So yeah, just follow me on those. Now let's get on with the topic at hand. So tonight's topic is gonna be about masturbation. This episode is not going to be long because, hey, masturbation is kind of like straight to the, the do. Is nothing to prolong about it or anything like that. So, yeah, it's like a straight shot. But I do want to talk about some things that I have been seeing or that I have heard people say. So, basically, I want to know why so many females hate talking about masturbating. Why is a woman touching on herself such a bad thing? Why so many females find it hard to even masturbate? And what is it? Like, why is it so wrong? You know what I mean? Why and how do you not even know how to please your damn self? Let me repeat that. Why and how do you not know how to please your damn self? That's the question. And it's ridiculous to me how some people don't have a clue on how to make themselves feel good. I mean, I'm real serious right now. I personally think if you're a grown-ass adult, it's sad. But hey, it is your business. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about it tonight. Okay, so basically what prompted this episode is I'm in this group, and you wouldn't believe how many females said they never masturbated before. Like, sis, really? Wow. My whole thing is complaining about your dude not performing in the bedroom is one thing. But when you don't even know how to please your damn self, you know what I'm saying? How do you expect him to? How you expect him to, hit a home run every time if you don't even know how to please yourself? Then y'all get mad and start complaining to your friends and like complaining to this group, start venting about your man. Y'all been together so many years and that sort of thing, and he's not pleasing you. So we all know when you so-called say your man is not pleasing you, what do? You go find somebody else. So that's when all that cheating and stuff start. So before you get all that, figure out what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? Figure out if, he not hitting that spot. You know what I'm saying? If he's not hitting the right spot, then you know what you have to do to get your damn self off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. But yeah. Oh, I see y'all want your boyfriend or your girlfriend, depends on how you roll to get you off every damn time. I heard some women say it's natural for men to do it. Child. You only say that because a man don't give a damn, to be honest. Any chance he gets, his hand is going to be on his dick. Hell, even when he's pissing. So, come on now. Y'all got to be more serious than that. Ladies, why are you afraid to touch on yourself? Just thinking back to when you're a child. When you just starting, understanding what's going on. You start asking your mom questions, when you start getting hair down there, or that sort of thing. You unconsciously touch on yourself. And I'm not saying you did it for pleasure or anything like that, but it's kind of like curious, to what it's for, why is it there, or that sort of thing. So, come on, That's something you did when you was a child. Now, getting into your adult years, and if you still have an issue with touching on yourself, it's a problem. Putting it out there is just my opinion on this whole touching on yourself thing. It's not rocket science or anything like that. There's nothing hard about it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just you in the comfort of your home, or maybe with your partner or the person you're talking to. Whoever you're sexually active with may ask you to touch on yourself for them while y'all engage in, sexual activity or that sort of thing. Or you may want to pop it off without them even saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finna get ready to get it in or something like that. You already on the bed, your legs open wide, and you put your hand down there. You're already starting yourself off before he even gets to you. And shit like that turns a man on. And I'm here to tell you, no lie. No fucking lie. And if it don't, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? If that don't turn your man on, it's a problem. It is a problem, a big one. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, it's no reason for you to act shy or feel like you shouldn't be doing it. Those kind of thoughts shouldn't even be running across your brain at that time. Now, like I said, this is just my opinion. If you don't do it, or you feel like it's a waste of time, that's your business, hon. But yeah, if you feel like this episode does you no justice or anything like that, you still not gonna do it or that sort of thing, I'm not here to persuade you into touching your damn self, because that's something you have to want to do personally. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't nobody have to persuade you to make yourself feel good. Shouldn't nobody have to, make you do anything. If you don't want to do it, then that's your business. But hey, you can just bypass this one here. And like I said, to be completely honest, about 90% of people are doing it. And the other 10% is damn near too scared to say they're doing it. Which, in all, they don't really have to, no one have to say that they do masturbate. That's something no one has to, even tell anyone about, because it's kind of like a private situation. You know what I'm saying? Masturbating is something that you do in the privacy of your home or, your office or wherever you are, alone, or unless you want to be with your partner or whatever like that. So, but for the people who, post in groups and, openly say, they don't do this, they don't do that, or that sort of thing, it's dumb as hell to me. It's dumb as hell because, quite frankly, some people do it more often than others. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that masturbate damn near 4 or 5 times a week. Some people even do it twice a day. Some people that may do it once a month. You may have the people who do it once every 6 months, once a year. It's just different for everybody. But please, do not sit here and say that you never touched on yourself before. I cannot believe that. That's like real far left field. But hey, so let's get deeper. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive a little deeper into the whole masturbating thing. When you do masturbate, like I said, you can do it by yourself, you can do it with your partner, or you can do it with a sex toy. I personally have never used a sex toy before. Not saying I wouldn't. It's just my index finger and middle finger does me just fine. You know what I'm saying? Gets the job done quickly. Yes. But anyway, masturbating is safe, and 9 times out of 10, it could help you out in the long run. For example, if you had a headache that wouldn't go away, you done popped the fruit pills and still nothing. Your head still plumping, left side of your head still just knocking, or that sort of thing. Go masturbate and calm. I promise you, it will be gone. You can't go to sleep at night or that sort of thing. Go masturbate and calm. You'll be asleep in no time. I promise you. Oh, you been stressing and you don't know what to do? Go masturbate, and that release will save your life. I promise you. Now, how long should it actually take you to get yourself off? How long should it take for you to have this? How long does it actually take for you to have this massive orgasm? I would say 5 to 7 minutes. If you got time, 5 to 7 minutes. If you got time, it's suitable. But if you don't have much time, you trying to get off before you get ready for work, your kids out of school, you trying to go in the room or in the bathroom or somewhere, you trying to do it like a little real quick little thing, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take no more than 2 to 3 minutes. Like I said, that's my opinion. 2 to 3 minutes is the tops that it should take. Now, some of you might say 2 to 3 minutes, there's no time, there's no time or something like that. But you get in there and you start fantasizing about your man, about something that, he was beating it down the night before, he was in you right the night before, or that sort of thing. 2 to 3 minutes would do you some justice. I'm telling you. Now, if you're in the room or that sort of thing, you pull up your laptop or, pop in a flick in the TV, DVD player or something like that, that can, do you some justice too. So, and if you're in your comfort of your room and you want to, pop up a flick up on your laptop, popping in your TV, if that's something that you use to get you off quickly or that sort of thing, it's your business. Whatever gets you off, that's what you do, sis. I'm telling you. All up to you. But before all of that even, transpire, you got to know how to please your damn self. Once again, the whole thing of masturbating is knowing how to please yourself. If you don't know how to do it, then what's the point of you doing it? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of you even, putting your hand down there? Yeah, I'm just putting my hand down there. I'm rubbing on my clit, or that sort of thing. But you don't know what to do. You know what? I think that's why, so many females don't do it. They haven't been educated to even, do it. And I ain't saying you gotta be educated by, somebody showing you how to do this, showing you how to do that. It just takes experience. You know what I'm saying? Get down in there and play with yourself. Period. And when you find the right spot, the right spot. When you find that right spot, everything else gonna roll in place. Everything else gonna roll in place. Now, on top of finding the right spot, you gotta, roam your body parts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta roam your body parts along with finding the right spot so you can have that full outblown orgasm. If you know what I mean. You got your hand down there, you found that right spot, you're twinkling, flicking it. You know what I'm saying? Then you're rubbing down your body, you're rubbing down your stomach. You're rubbing and squeezing your titty. You're pinching a nipple or so. I'm telling you, you're going to come faster than I don't know what. It may even be a minute and a half. Promise you it shouldn't even take that long. I promise you. Now, on top of that, you got to find the right position. Because a lot of people say, when you start masturbating, some people do it on their back. Some people do it on their stomach. Some people do it sitting up. Some people do it in the shower. You know what I'm saying? It's just different ways that you actually do it. So when you find the way for you, then roll with it. Roll with it. And that's all. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Sis, don't be afraid to please your damn self. Because if you with a man that has all the quality that you need, and if he is lacking, just a little bit in the bedroom, then you meet him halfway. You know what I'm saying? You can be riding his ass to the hill to 10 by 2. Long as you make sure you get off and he get off, then you good to go. But please stop, going in these damn groups saying, I don't see why women, have to masturbate when they have a man. I don't, when they're in a relationship, they shouldn't have to do this, they shouldn't have to do that. Bitch, like, are you serious? Are you serious? And personally, it's all about self pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even need your man there or that sort of thing. It's just about you knowing your spots, you knowing how to please yourself, whether you have a man or not, because it is a lot of, you know, celibate people out there. It's a lot of people who are single, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so you guys are perfect for masturbating, knowing self pleasure, being able to please yourself when you all you got. But yeah, who don't masturbate though? Who don't? Now, if you're somebody that don't do it, let me know. Go to my Facebook page, Sex Talk at 1 a.m. Let me know why you one of those people who feel like you don't need to do it. There's no point of you doing it. I want to know, so we can talk about it. And that's it. That's it. But yeah, that's all, y'all. Just more of the whole episode. Don't be afraid to make your damn self feel good. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody, discourage you from, doing what you want to do first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And again, you don't have to tell nobody your business. You don't have to, tell about what you do, how you do it, or when you do it, or that sort of thing. I mean, if your man at work a whole shift and you horny as hell, get in there and do the damn do. That's all you have to do. I mean, you shouldn't feel guilty about getting yourself off even when your partner is not there. You're not able to get to your partner. You shouldn't feel sorry or feel guilty that you're horny as hell and you want to have your fucking orgasm. There's nothing wrong with that, sis. But that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 5. Don't forget to leave a review on Sex Talk at 1 a.m. on Facebook, as well as any platform that you're listening on. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.